covered with lint bunnies. The cows are covered with weeds, and the sheep are covered in dust. And Duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and coffee beans. Duck did not like to do chores. He didn't like picking up tiny bits of grass and coffee beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway, thought Duck. What we need is an election. And he made a sign and hung it up in the barn. Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm. He was surprised. A sign, he says. Farmer Brown was furious. He was mad. He ran to the barn and found the animals registering to vote. It says, voter registrations. Voters must live on the farm, show valid ID, and it be at least this tall. The mice got together and protested the height requirement, so Duck crossed it off. He said, we want to vote too, even though we're little. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in the box. The vote was counted and the results were posted on the barn wall. Farmer Brown 6, Duck 20. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was found stuck to the bottom of a pig. The new tally was Farmer Brown 6, Duck 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. He won. Yay for Duck. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for governor. Duck left Farmer Brown in charge and hit the campaign trail. He visited small-town diners. Hi, mister, vote for me, he says. He marched in parades with policemen on motorcycles and people marching in a band. He says, vote for me, says Duck. He went to town meetings. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. The vote, did I skip a page? The vote was counted and the results were posted in the local paper. Ms. Governor, 299, Duck 300. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. The new tally was Ms. Governor, 299, Duck 302. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. Duck left his staff in charge and hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades, looking and riding in a police car. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. Quack, 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 quack. He even played the saxophone on television. Is the policeman driving the car?
You're fine.
Kissing the baby. And the baby says, ew, a duck kissed me.
He's fine.
Is the baby crying? No.
He's fine.
He's crying. You think so?
No,
He doesn't like being kissed by the duck. Is the baby crying or is the duck crying?
The baby crying.
The baby's crying. Yeah, because I want my bottle. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all across the country. The vote was counted and the results were announced on TV. Mr. President, 50,546. Duck, 50,507. The president demanded a recount. 10 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally was Mr. President, 50,546. Duck, 50,556. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, said Duck. Then he checked the help wanted ads. He looked in the newspaper and he found Duck needed no experience necessary, must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans. He thought, this is the job for me. So, he went back to the farm. Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck, what is Duck doing? He's working on his autobiography. He's writing a book on the computer. And he's all nice and clean and having fun. And that's the end of the story. And now it's time to get dressed.